So before I start this reading, um, for the past several days, have been getting a specific message that if you are someone who looks for butterflies as a sign for you, or like a confirmation or something like that, um, that this this right now is your message to take that. I do have a butterfly on my shoulder right here, but I've been seeing butterflies like a lot over the past several days. So if you are someone who has asked to see butterflies as a confirmation for someone, or for something, or as a sign for something, or maybe if butterflies are just significant for you in some way, this this is that moment for you. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. This is that thing. Butterflies. All right. Like I said, I've been hearing that for several days. So there you go. So now we're just going to get started. I am going to list the decks I'm using in my description. I'm only using one tarot deck, but I have several like oracle decks that I'm going to pull from today, and like I said, I'll list those below. I did go ahead and just kind of pre-shuffle everything, so we're just going to see what kind of messages come through. Starting out, let's see, Six of Swords. With that, I'm kind of feeling already like there's something you're trying to move away from. Not necessarily like avoiding, but like you're over it. There's something you're over, and you're like moving on. You're moving away from it. Like you've had your fill of whatever it is. I'm getting it's some kind of emotional situation. I definitely feel like when you're in a situation that just feels dramatic for no reason, or overwhelming for no reason, and you've just been putting up with it. Like maybe at first, in that situation, maybe you were sticking to it because I'm feeling like this has to do with a person. I don't feel like this is a job or anything like that. Like, so maybe this is familial, maybe this is platonic, maybe this is romantic, whatever this is. This feels to me like it has taken an emotional toll on you. In the beginning, you were in it, you were sticking with it because you were like, it will get better. Like, we will figure this out. It will get better from here. But then as time has gone on, it hasn't been the case. It hasn't been getting better. Changes haven't been made. And so you're just feeling exhausted. Yeah, as I said that, the Tower came out. The Tower came out. You're ready to move on. You're done. You're over it. You're ready to just start a next chapter, to start something else. Like I said, you've got your Six of Wands here. You've got the Tower over here. You're over it. You're done. You've put everything into this that you can, and you have nothing left to give. You've got nothing left to give. They haven't been hearing you when you're trying to talk to them, communicate with them. They've been ignoring you. Maybe they say they're listening or taking you seriously, but they're not. They're not showing you that they are, and you're over it. You're done. You're ready to move on. So, wow. All right, so then I have the Five of Cups that came out. The Sun card also came out. But I don't feel like you're at the Sun card quite yet, if I'm being honest. Like, you know, you're walking away, or you're ready to walk away from that situation, but you're not in action yet, if that makes sense. Like mentally, emotionally, maybe you've been telling yourself lately that like I'm ready, I'm done, I'm over this, but you haven't taken those steps yet. Okay? So like I said, the Sun card came out a little bit ago, but I don't feel like you're here yet. I feel like this is eventually where you will end up, where you'll feel free and you'll feel like you can take that deep breath, that weight lifting deep breath. But I don't feel like you're here quite yet, if I'm being honest. That feels like that is in your future, but you're not there yet. You're still kind of in the depths of, this is how I feel, but getting from point A to point B is the tricky part right now. All right, so you have the Hierophant come out. I feel like for you in this situation, especially with the Hierophant coming out, I feel like you're waiting for an answer. You're waiting for that one piece of information that finally pushes you over that edge to take that step. Does that make sense? And I feel like with the Hierophant coming out, this is kind of like you are that person. You are that first step. Okay? This is you understanding that you are the one that's going to have to pull that trigger. You're the one that's going to have to wake up and realize, like, I'm the one that's going to have to make this happen. So I'm the one that's going to have to decide now is the time. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. As I was saying that, you had the Empress come out. This is someone who is self-empowered. This is someone who knows their worth and isn't afraid to grasp at that worth, right? This is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to realize that if you are done with this situation, nobody's going to make this easy for you. You know what I mean? Like, this is already, for whatever reason, this is a hard situation, mentally, emotionally, whatever your situation is for you. I feel like maybe there's kids involved, which always makes these situations hard. But you're the one that's going to have to pull the trigger in saying, I'm done and I'm moving on. Like, emotionally, you've moved on. Maybe even mentally, you've moved on. But the physical act of, I'm not doing this anymore, which is the hard part, but that's something that's going to have to come from you. Because if, for example, you're waiting for the other person to drop the ball and say, I'm done, I'm out, I don't think it's going to happen. I think you're the one that's going to have to step into your own power here and make that decision. I don't think somebody else is going to come along to make that for you. Like I said, you had the Sun card come out. There is a personal growth celebration, like there's a victory moment on the other side of this. But you're going to have to be the one that chooses to go for that. Okay? All right, you had the 10 of Wands come out. You've been carrying enough shit. All right? You have been carrying enough shit with you. It's time to drop it. All right? Let it go. I mean, look at how tired he looks. Okay? Like, when I see this card, I think about how Like, that must be killing the fuck out of his back. Okay? Okay, look at that. It's time to drop it. It's time to let it go. You've been carrying the weight of this situation way too long. You're done. It's time to let it go. It's time. All right? That's, like I said, this is on the other side of it. All right? It might take a minute for you to get there, but you will get there. That's on the other side of this. I really feel like that. Let's pull some oracle cards here for this situation. These situations suck. Like I said, I feel like for some of you, there's some kids involved, and that always makes these situations more difficult. But sticking it out just for the sake of the kids in the long run actually hurts the kids, because they see you unhappy. And we don't want that for them. I'm a mom. I don't want that for my kid. I want her to see me happy. You deserve to be happy. They deserve to be happy. You have to do this for you just as much as for them. All right. This first oracle card that came out right here is Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory to what we're talking about right now. All right, this right here, this is my self-care deck. So the first one that came out there is create art. And I am someone who believes that art is in everything. If you are like, art is literally in everything. I don't care if you physically like paint or draw. Maybe you're a musician. Maybe you bake. I live in a farming community. You know, maybe you take pride in crops that you grow. Like, art is literally everywhere around you. So to me, practice art, create art. This to me says that a way that you can start to feel empowered or free is to rediscover that thing that you love and that you're passionate about, and to allow yourself to embrace it again if you've fallen away from it. You know what I mean? Allow yourself to take pride in that thing that you love again. Okay? Let's see if I can get one more self-care card there. I love this deck. I love this self-care deck. I'm going to take that one right there. Okay, build strength. Right there. Build strength. That doesn't have to mean physical strength. I don't take that as physical strength. I take that as giving yourself room to grow. Giving yourself the space, God, to just start embracing these different elements and aspects of yourself that you've buried or put off because of the burden of all of this other shit. Like, give yourself that room back. You deserve that. You deserve that. All right, this next deck is Angel Messages. I'm not sure if anything's going to come out here. I don't know that I'm really feeling anything with this one, to be honest. I'm not really feeling anything with that one. So let's move on. This is Moonology. It's my moon deck. Let's see if you have anything from here that you need to hear. All right. See if it's clear for you or not. It says a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Win-win outcome. Maybe the person you're dealing with is feeling the way that you're feeling, and they're not being vocal about it. I mean, either way, it's going to be a win for you. All right, I got two of these. Meditate and contemplate. right here. Meditate and contemplate. This is new moon in Pisces. You also had emotions are running high. Super moon. Yeah. I feel like those are pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to go back one more time into our tarot here. I feel like you just need to give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Like, you have been enduring enough of this emotional stuff. Yeah, you got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Like, your emotional cup is empty. Okay? Your emotional cup is empty. You're just over it. You're over it. You're done. It's time to pull the cord, okay? Whatever the situation is, you're checked out. You're done. And it's okay to say that. It's okay to say that, okay? I'm giving you permission to be happy. You need to give yourself permission to be happy. Okay? I think maybe that's all I have for you. I think that's all I have for you. Please give yourself room. Please give yourself room to be happy. Give yourself a little bit of grace here with the decisions that you're going to need to make soon, okay? The next couple of steps might be hard, but you deserve it, man. Like, you don't deserve to be stuck. You don't deserve to continue feeling the way that you're feeling in this situation. You don't. So it's time to put yourself in a position of joy. Okay? Big Sis loves you. I believe in you. I know you can do this. I love you.